introduction. Distinguished participants, my presentation today is a part of my PhD study entitled Preparation and Characterization of Dexketoprofen tromethamol loaded eudragit RS100 nanoparticles. The outline of my presentation will be as follows: experimental, including methods and characterization, and results. The aim of our study was the incorporation of dexketoprofen tromethamol into eudragit RS100 and to prepare nanoparticles, characterize them, and analyze the in vivo control analgesic delivery behavior after oral use in rats. Considering the pH-sensitive, well-established mucosative, non-biodegradable, non-toxic, positively charged properties of eudragit, it was selected as the polymer for enhancing the stability of dexketoprofen tromethamol. Eudragit RS100 commonly used for anti-coating tablets and preparation of control-release drug forms. Its copolymers of polymethyl methacrylate and chlorotrimethylmethyl ammonio ethyl methacrylate containing an amount of quaternary ammonium groups. It's insoluble at physiological pH. Dexketoprofen tromethamol, dexketoprofen and aryl propionic acid derivative is a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug. It's a dextrorotatory enantiomer is ketoprofen. Ketoprofen is another common NSAID drug and used since 1973. Dexketoprofen tromethamol is formulated as a tromethamine salt. Dexketoprofen tromethamol's distribution and elimination half-lives respectively 0.35 and 1.65 hours. Oral administration is mostly preferred because its various advantages over routes of drug delivery. Among the advantages is patient convenience and compliance, which increase the therapeutic efficacy of the drug. Oral formulation also are cheaper to produce because they do not need sterile manufacturing conditions. Polymeric nanoparticles are of special interest from the pharmaceutical point of view. First, they are more stable in gastrointestinal tract. Also, they can also protect encapsulated drug from gastrointestinal environment. Secondly, the use of various polymeric materials enable to modulation of physicochemical characteristics, for example, hydrophobicity and zeta potential, drug release properties such as delayed or prolonged, and biological behaviors such as targeting, bioadhesion, or cellular uptake. During the experimental study, nanoparticles were prepared by Bucci nanospray dryer N90, white amount polymer and active agent dissolved in methanol and magnetic stirrer about 250 rpm and 30 minutes. Placebo formulation also prepared without dexketoprofen tromethamol. Characterization studies summarized here. Morphological studies analyzed using SEM, zeta potential, PDI, and particle size were analyzed with Malvern nanoseries. The structure of polymeric nanoparticles was analyzed using XRD, DSC, IR, and NMR. For the determination of dexketoprofen tromethamol in the nanoparticles, a modified and validated HPLC method summarized here. Result, you can see composition of our nanoparticles in this slide, In this slide, during preformulation studies, different polymers and active agent ratios were used, and some formulation were selected for further investigation considering similar particle size and higher zeta potential. You can see morphological studies show that particles were round in shape and nanometer size for all formulation. Zeta potential analysis showed that a negatively charged characteristic for formulation. Nanoparticles were found to be homogeneous size distribution considering PDI. A polydispersity in this were approximately 0.6. During the DSC analysis, no enthalpy peaks were revealed in the thermograms or formulation, demonstrating the amorphous status of polymeric structure. and there was no interaction found between dexketoprofen tromethamol and eudragit RS100. This can be attributed another way to molecular dispersion of dexketoprofen tromethamol in the polymer. From XRD studies, we can see dexketoprofen tromethamol shows a crystallinity structure, but we can look the other formulation, and dexketoprofen shows amorphous structure. Also, IR common bonds and polymer and active agent can be bound on the picture. Also, in NMR profiles, significant peaks of dexketoprofen tromethamol can also be seen in the formulation. As a conclusion, dexketoprofen tromethamol was successfully loaded eudragit RS100, and the particle size obtained were nano-sized. Release and in vivo animal studies will be performed in future. I would like to thank my college for professional support, and I would like to thank you your kind attention.
Any questions for Ahmed? So we have to thank and greetings to the youngest speaker in this conference.